Last time on World of Horror. We're gonna die so badly. We're gonna die so sad. We're going to die. Yes, we're gonna die. And now, back to your scheduled programming. Hello, and welcome back to World of Horror. Yeah, this is not right after the Idol episode, because I ran into issues. After I recorded that session, I wanted to try to do something different and show off the Blue Gem ending and the Something Truly Evil thing encounter. Problem is, those are two failed ones. So I had like 40 minutes of basically useless content. In the end, I just scrapped it and called it a night. But today we're going to do a normal one. Keep it simple. If you're new here, I will attempt to warn of upcoming jump scares and potential disturbing imagery, so if you're chicken, like I am, hopefully I got you covered. Just be brave enough to see Scary Mask Girl. You must be this brave to enter. So we got a lot of stuff unlocked. I have done several things. I beat in True Believer mode. I think we did all those before. I actually beat in Kuji off camera. And I also did Mimi off camera as well before. But we'll go back. We'll do this one. You know what? Let's go back to Mimi. Let's put it on True Believer. Put this on hard mode. And let's see here. What storyline? Money doesn't help Mimi too much. I really like this encounter because solving mysteries reduce more doom, which I personally like. And the unique combat encounters I find to be enjoyable. So Mimi the med student. We'll keep all this stuff as is, timeline A. And let's just jump right into it. Mimi, med student, 22 female. Finally a way to practice everything she learned so far. Extra knowledge minus dexterity starts with a scalpel. On True Believer. Which is basically hard mode. And this might be the last playthrough before the new patch drops, which is quite interesting. So you got Spider God, which you can't run away. You got the guy who has problems with combat. Towering Eye, which is easy mode and gives you an extra spell. You know, we'll go somewhat try hard. We'll go Towering Eye here, because we're trying to do True Believer. Media reports of various people with seemingly supernatural skills can have any connection about the news of the stars disappearing from the night sky. Now, one of the things as I'm progressing through these games, this is probably what it's been several games. Do we want the illegal den? Or keep the monument? Monument might be better. Because I may not necessarily always cover absolutely everything. Someone has crammed your mailbox full of animal entrails because the cultists know where we live. But that's okay. Should be no jump scares here. That's okay. So we have our nurse outfit, the good girl outfit, the tracksuit. And I guess she wants track. Or maybe that's just to cite the pop culture outfit. No surf outfit though. Pretty. We have the scalpel, which is knowledge, pretty fast, decent damage, low hit chance, but and I can't inspect it. Pretty. Shadow Shroud. Ignore the threat level. Nah. Of course, Meme's special thing is she has lower reason. You know, she has an obsession, 20% max reason. That's okay. Take a warm bath for that XP boost. Let's hop right to it. Events plaguing the town. We got 5 mysteries. So we have scissors. No arms, sadly. So we can't cheat the thing. So let's get Connor again. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. Man. At some point I gotta do those other 2 endings. But at the same time, one part of me does not want to show him. And the other part of me is like, Connor must live because she is too useful. Especially since we're doing True Believer, we're doing hard mode, so Connor lives today. The eerie episode of Evolving Eels. You return home, and your best friend Connor's here. Did you know that weird dude's back? You know, that guy who studies the fish? You know. You shrug open the door, Connor comes in. Leaves your kitchen, comes back with 2 sodas. You know, she brings one for you. Aren't you curious what weird fish she bought this time? She wins. Well, I know what it is. It's eels. I mean, it says it's eels. It's all eels, man. But first, we have no money, so actually, I said, first, let's go shopping. Wait, I can't go shopping. This is hard mode. I saw the creepy need carry some jars inside his apartment, so what did he find? You know, can we check it out? Because, you know, if Connor goes, neighbor knows something's up. And we got Cadaver Theater. Corpses are sprung up on wire. The marionettes. That's fine. And I went to the wrong place. I went to the mansion instead of the seaside. At the crime scene. It doesn't really matter. Let's focus on the officers. It should be perception, yeah? And we failed our perception check. You managed to find a glimpse of a corpse with a crushed head. Blood and gore is everywhere on the sand, -2 reason. Well. Actually, isn't that event possibly bugged or leads to something else? Not quite sure. Let's go back to the seaside to complete the side quest. Got the Air Force, which replenishes our reason, but Doom goes up, and reason goes back down. Because something is watching us from the sea. But now let's go to the apartments. Got the preacher. Well, I'll take the reason hit. Excuse me, you got a moment to talk about a real Lord and Savior? You know, the day of reckoning's coming. There's this giant space eye in the sky. And out in space that's gonna come and eat the earth. You know, we have to make ourselves tasty for it. You know, you don't like the way the man's on the other side is talking, so... Hello? Are you still there? We have to prepare ourselves for the end of days. I'm like, no. Well, listen. Well, there's some useful bits of information about your nemesis, but... You know, if it was true, well... Humanity's screwed. -5 doom, -3 reason. Our reason's getting dangerously low. I'm just gonna go ahead and forget this Shadow Shroud spell. Does nothing for me. So, Connor. Dude's one kid at school, right? We can break into his office. Yeah, because breaking into his office is a perfectly valid idea. And nothing wrong can happen at all. There's the smog. I always observe the smog. And it don't like me. Perception check failure. By the time you realize the vapors form into a giant hand, it's too late. It crashes through the window, shining shards of glass everywhere. -2 stamina. Well, Neighbor's office at the school is empty, but we find a few jars with eels. Kana decides to take one home because she's smart. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. You think it's watching us? No, she's pretty calm. We're not calm. We're a med student. We've seen things. And we have Doom, because we missed a vital clue. No, I think I've seen him burn some notes. So the neighbor's up to some fishy things. Up here we go. You barely dodge a knife swing and fall to the ground. A short-haired woman giggles and takes a step back. Probably should be a short-haired woman, but whatever. You can run from us, but you won't hide. I should be can't hide. Friend. This is probably just a cultist. So, shouldn't be too scary. He says. Okay, so what we have here is... we have Kana, so I am going to take full advantage of the fact that I can still brace to ignore damage. Because that's going to be fixed next version. Then we brace for impact, we attempt to kick him. We brace. And we just slowly but surely kick him. Because we really can't do much right now. In our current state. We have to level up a bit, we need some more XP. So we'll just slowly but surely kick him. And we can stop at pretty much 6 HP. And that'll be enough to get rid of her. Making sure how the game works, making sure the mechanics. So, sure hit on the scalpel, stab with the scalpel, and we kill him. So Connor was right, someone did try to burn some papers. Must have been in a hurry, because some were salvageable. He turned the apartment, tried to decipher the notes. Notes pretty much say, people of a certain village threw warbers into the pond where the eels lay eggs inside people. Now that's so weird the neighbor was into eels. Why are we spying on our neighbor? It's a breach of privacy. You find an envelope laying on the pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? -2 funds. -2 funds. +2 funds and +1 reason. Let us take a brief break. And let us go to Doggo Shop. I love doing that. I'm sorry. And I sort of want the compass, but the map might be nice. Keep the doom down for this whole playthrough so we can rest up as needed. That sounds fun to me. We have a map. There's our pathways on the map. Oh wow. The hospital is doomed. The hospital's in pretty bad shape. Hey, there has to be somewhere we can break into his apartment. Why are you breaking into his apartment, Connor? That's a terrible idea. And why are we going to the seaside? Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It's metallic before you will act. There's a cat. It's just a cat. There's nothing scary. It's just a cat. It is an annoying cat, but it is a cat nonetheless. But for the sake of playing it safe, we're just going to continue to brace. I'll brace and try to go for the normal. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. As it should be. Stab. The cat is dead. Thinking of how stupid it is for Connor to try to break into your neighbor's apartment, we go to sleep. That's the logical thing to do. So let's go to school. Oh, you carefully enter the biology classroom. The lights seem empty at first until you saw that Wizard's on. That one of the teachers are dead on the floor, and there's a little tiny thing in the table that's, you know, saying, hey man, you see that scalpel you got in your hand? How about you turn it and stab yourself with it? Like, no, I'm good. What happens if I use this scalpel, I point it in your general direction, and I break your jaw? That sounds a much better deal. Okay. And we're getting concussions already. We just need to start doing the kicks now, because she whiffed too many attacks. Because we're gonna start having a bunch of concussions now. Because we are drawing this out a little too long. I'll take the Wheezing hit. If I take this too long, things happen. We gotta investigate the neighbor's apartment because Connor's been missing. Now, fair warning, since we're doing the Save Connor ending, there will be some eye horror, which involves a needle being poked into an eye. So, just be careful about that. Cautiously enters your neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flaying around. Where's Connor? If you go to the bathroom, that's a scary area. You see your dead neighbor there. We're not going to do that. I shut it off previously. There's the bedroom where Connor is, or you can just say, you know what? Screw it, I'm out. We'll save Connor. I found the neighbor, but when the eye busted and I slipped on the blood, I lost consciousness. There's something inside me. So if you go inside the hospital, you lose Connor. Spoiler alert. Okay, we're gonna poke our eye. Cover your eyes, people. This might be scary. Dun 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 dun. Poke. And here comes the stuff. A lot of stuff's coming. Shocked, you see countless little eels crawling out of the eye, where she survived the blood loss. We go to the hospital. And she says, hey, everything's fine. Thanks for saving my life. And now you have the best person in the game. Because -1 damage received. So I got... There was no hope, -2 doom, we get the stamina, we get all this other stuff. There's riots downtown, so the police are hopeless. That's fine. So we take a bath. And we shall get our Wheezing back. And we'll start a new mystery. Yes, yes. And we got... When I could do the... I don't know if I... Did I ever show off? Yes, I did. I think I shut it off with Haru. The one with the burn thing. There's the Warman quest. We could use the XP. And I can just do the cheap ending for here. But we still gotta fight the big guy there, and we gotta fight. And I want scissors, but our reason's too low. I need to level up, so we'll go to the Northern Report of Ramen. The restaurant is loved. People eat the mysterious woman, And why is it so good? It's got 2 item cards to complete this quest. This particular quest is sort of bugged, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. You have 2 concussions. So we're just going to investigate the apartments. This one's more or less standard. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your friend's old friend, the Father Yasugi. This is the guy who bails you out and says, "Hey man, I noticed your reason's been pretty low, so we'll fix it for you." So he's a good guy, you know. We help him out with the boxes, and we get the hot tea and cookies, and he just listens to our problems. He's a really nice guy. Nope. Someone's on the other side of the apartment door. Someone's trying to get inside. There's just gonna be a creepy mask person. And again, I got a brace for impact. Prepare to strike, get a thing, get a concussion. Stab. No, we can't do that. Do a normal stab. I just noticed I'm dodging attacks, not actually bracing. And having that lower knowledge is really screwing me. Because you can't really do much here. Because I gotta slowly kick him down. And do things slowly but surely. This is what happens when you play harder mode difficulties. Exploit the game before the game can exploit you. Of course, if I was really playing like a real one, I would probably choose Aiko because she's really good at combat. Because she has faster times to do everything, which is extremely useful. And this should finish it off. Get a baseball bat. Got 2 concussions. That's just town. Because we need to stop by the hospital. Go to the doctor's office. Steal some painkillers, because if you didn't know, you can get some painkillers right there. Getting damaged in combat gives us experience bonus. Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do. We'll get knowledge. We'll sell the baseball bat. We'll sell... No. I'm selling this. And we're gonna fix our concussions. So, and we lucked out. We get experience. Actually, no, I think they might have fixed that. So we got a bunch of XP. Nope. We got the side quest anyway. But it arguably really doesn't matter because for this particular quest, I think the side quest is bugged. It's raining blood. Let's try to calm her down, which is charisma check, I believe. A woman jumps out of the apartment covered in gore between sobs. She tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when the shower head started spraying blood. There's a trail of blood going into the apartment. Please, lady, please calm down. Charisma success. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You think you prevented something awful, plus for a reason. I don't know if that was intentional for us to do that, but I think we did good. So investigating downtown, trying to find, you know, stand in line for the ramen shop, see what's going on, and the gun. Well. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Seems like something tore out his throat. Now, if you still was going to get a police revolver and you get some bullets, which I would think about getting, but and you can also sell it for like a good 5 funds, which is really nice. But you lose 3 reasons for it. We can get XP by checking his boons, and I think we may just go for the XP. The money would be nice. I'm tempted to get the money though. No, let's steal the gas gun. You won't be needing this. As you can see, we got 2 bullets. And what we're going to do with this gun, we're going to sell the gun. This only does, 9 damage 1 shot is pretty nice and all, but we don't need that. You go to Doggo Shop. There's a camera, which gives us more knowledge. So I want the flashlight, honestly, because the flashlight gives us a light source. Take doggo treats, because we got the monies. Put this away. Also put away the painkiller. Go back to Doggo Shop. Not exactly what I was wanting. We get surprise discount. And of course we get the blue gem, which this is a side quest item, which you can do for a certain ending. I'm not doing that. Flashlight, this is what I wanted. Get that light source and perception. So I have a scalpel, a flashlight, and a map. And we still got time, so we're gonna run to the neighbor. We're gonna go to the hospital. And go to the pharmacy. And we'll get some prescription pills. And we'll keep that in our inventory for now. Hey, you know what? Let's go to the school. Should I get some buddies? Join me. Here, there's a cliff nearby with holes. English exam. The neighborhood's weird. Student F. You're really nice. Now we could use XP. Man, I don't really. You're relaxed. You're fine. You're fine. Join me. Thing is though, it's not guaranteed that they'll have good stats. That's the thing. So we get 1 student. Gives them strength. Oh, that's good, I guess. Let's go to the library. And some spells. And we'll get 2 spells or so. Oh, we can get extra. You know what? I will take that trade. I will definitely. Yes. Make the doom go up. I was the chef. I'm the best. Who could this chef possibly be? Well, suddenly Mimi's really strong. And we'll go ahead and use this as well. We'll become smarter. We got the knowledge. But now, you know, might need to smell blood. That's okay. There's a moving company. We'll look with the flashlight. A mummy heart. Defeat vampire. Smells of incense. Smell the fella in dark closet, something glares at you. You grab it as the movie company enters the house. It's all turned to order at the mysterious woman shop. Stop right there, you hear a voice coming from behind you. You don't destroy my life's work. This is an obsessed man. He just has sparkling eyes and a creepy face. Not that bad in my opinion, but here he is. Oh, and a nosebleed. You're like, you will not destroy my life's work. No. My work is so beautiful. Yeah, we'll just try this. Blaze, poke, whiff. Ooh. Oh no. I believe in you, Mimi. Hit. There we go. That's how you do it. The red ball's pushed in your face. It's so crowded. We gotta sit on the sparkling clean floor. Oh, no, gotta be a clean floor in this establishment. Got a gruesome altar. Yeah, we'll look at up the occult notes. What do you got? Non-success. Yeah, we get a spell. Minus one reason. Notes lying nearby tell of ancient civilizations and an unspeakable horror. You must learn an incantation, but the horrifying image will stay with you for a long time. You learned flesh regrowth, which is busted. In this current build, you only have the max stamina reduced to once. So, if I wanted to, you know, you can spam this spell. Instead of having, on hard mode, 13 stamina, we only have 11 stamina max, and you can keep spamming this spell to essentially have infinite stamina. We'll try not to do that. We gotta keep it clean. With a slick hand, we set a vial with the soup and walk out. We go to the lab, and we're gonna give them the meat. Because, you know, if you just give them the vial, you're not gonna get the pure lab results. So, you know, Mimi goes to one of her contacts. You know, she's a medical student. She's gonna know a scientist or two. So she hooks up her friends like, hey, look at this stuff. Scan and test didn't detect anything weird, but when we had human blood, something happened. Whatever this thing is made of, this meat, it's beating. It's alive. Your friend gets the heck out of town. Very smart. Well, maybe not, because if the old god's gonna eat the entire earth, it doesn't matter where you go, but, you know, maybe in your last moments you think you'll be fine. So Mimi goes downtown, scalpel in hand, ready to slice and dice, but there's no Elwood's horror down there. There's nothing there, in fact, it's just emptiness. There's the customers who, like, still line up, pretending the door's still there, but there's nothing there. Investing in the grounds, you know, there's something glistening where the kitchen used to be. There's a chunk of meat. It gets up, opens an eye at you, grins, and wanders off on stubby black claws. You walk home shaking, and in your head you hear the woman breathing in the bowl. You stop up to throw up on the street. Ending day of Watton Ramen. Sadly, we did the side quest but no extra XP. That should be fixed next update in the patch notes. It's okay, with tirelessness, we got things going pretty good. He says that as soon as he goes, very good, your water is contaminated. Something wrong with the tap water, it's black, and oily, and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just temporary, but no, it's not temporary. It lasts forever, at least for the end of the playthrough. It's a nice day outside. A sunny day. A wonderful day. And we're looking good. No, we got a level. So we have just the generic stuff. We got art knowledge, which gives us perception. We have charisma, which gives the ability to guide others, and dexterity. Well, I'll take the leadership. And actually, I probably should double down on dex. Because at this point, I'm trying to prepare myself for the checks at the end of the game, which is a bit metagaming. But I believe all the checks you need 8 or higher. So as long as you have a bunch of 8s, you should be good. We're gonna keep Scalpel. Nah, I can't check it right now. But I'm pretty sure Scalpel's knowledge. We're probably gonna do scissors next. Yeah, we'll go knowledge again. And then, because if we lose the dex check, that's just stamina. We got stuff to handle stamina, so that's not too much of a concern. So yeah, charisma and knowledge sounds good. More knowledge allows us to do things. And Scalpel's knowledge 4 damage. Some stuff. Let's change our outfit. There's a good girl outfit, there's a tank top outfit, there's the tracksuit outfit. We're going to the school next, we'll wear the tracksuit outfit. And we'll go ahead and open up the little money box, because this is another hidden item thing. And let's go to our storage. We'll take out the painkiller. Gotta put away our doggo treats. Painkiller gives us, no, that gives us stamina. Oh, we got the pills. Pills here. Pills gives us wheezing, so we got stamina and wheezing, which is good. And I think we should be fine. So let's go to the school, because we got a bunch of boss battles ahead of us. And I just noticed we're at 60 doom and on our 3rd case, so our doom's high. That's sort of my fault. I went happy on a bunch of other stuff, but that's okay. We got the map. It'll be fine. Honest. The spine-chilling story of the school scissors. A boy from the school has disappeared, and I thought she was a med student. Well, rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave, a woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You know something was up when one of your buddies was up to something. He left you a notebook full of notes. I can beat her up, just watch me. So he disappeared too, so as every good protagonist, we gotta pick up the slack. We find a witch horde that can stop the wicked woman, so what's the worst that can happen? We steal the scissors and become the wicked woman ourselves. So first thing, we're gonna check out the lockers. You know, friend has left you a notebook. We gotta stop the woman with scissors. We gotta draw sigil and like candles and stuff and whatever. This is jump scare locker. It also gives you a reason here, just a gaping maw of teeth and nothingness and bad things. So we get a wooden bat here. This is, you need a tiny key. This gives you gun. Very useful, but you can only get the tiny key if you use the apartment case. So if you get the abnormal case and you get this one, it's a very powerful combo. And now let's just go to school. Let's explore. There's a hole here. There's a signal on the floor. Joe knows something. Put out the candles. Now, if you light the candles, you get an XP boost, but you suffer wheezing loss. I can't, as much as an XP boost is pretty significant, but it's not worth it right now. So writing on the blackboard. I don't remember what that is. We'll just pick up the book. You recognize the book. It came from the local library. We found a library book. What type of library book? Give me the book. Put the heart in storage. Give me that book. Plus 10 experience. Long overdue. It's a heavy book. We'll go ahead and use it. So if you get a book, you get some XP with like nothing. No craziness. No problems, no nothing. We have, you know, something horrible was happening in the school. We gotta find this stuff. So we go on with our friend Connor. Dwayne DeWalk Johnson. A wannabe. And our generic friend, Student F. A tall woman with unleavened face and twitching lip approaches you. Hey, I'm your biology teacher. Can you help me with some stuff? Well, you're forced to help her anyway, so you gotta help her. Ooh, luck failure. The creepy hands you dusty old specimens. You know, the rancid smell of formalin makes you almost drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? -2 stamina. Ooh. That's not good. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't have is luck, as well as dex. Peek outside's a jump scare moment. I showed that previously. I'm not going to do it here. So. Oh no, the chalk was on the roof. Oh no, I don't want to fight that person. Yeah, this one sort of... Oh, what the hell? Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of the long-forgotten deity looming over the school roofs. This is new for me. I have never wanted to cross this. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever horror is still here. Well, running is probably a dex check, so we can't run with crap. Sneak maybe perception? Come on, sneaky sneak. Oh, wow. We should not have succeeded there. You succeed in grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase. Sneaking was a dex check? I guess running was a strength check then. Wow. Well, we got it. We did it. Because I thought that encounter was it's a boss encounter where you fight a student that's like really screwed up, missing eyes. You know, their mouth is effed up, the eyes are gorged out. You know, there's a cut on their neck. Not pretty. Now, for the sake of this, we're trying to go for the bad ending. So we'll put this in storage right now. This is what he's supposed to do. Is, you know, you're supposed to draw this signal here. Oh no. Mao was acting strange and need to talk to her after class. Hope she doesn't attempt the ritual herself. I just got that. Mao is the girl that you fight up on the rooftop. If you get that thing. She's the one who got screwed up. But yeah, this, if you do the signal right, you do fight a weaker version of the boss. And also a sort of a less scary version of the boss. However, you know, in terms of metagaming, you don't get one of the best, a really good item, which are the scissors. You steal our scissors. And we're going to steal our scissors. So, you see this picture here? We're not drawing that. We'll keep it as is. So we're going to see the scary version of the one, which is pretty much, and don't really know how to really explain it. And a normal woman has like the 3 heads stacked on top of herself, with off to the side with a wild smile and scissors. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Go in the door. This leads to an otherworld event, which is pretty much high risk, high reward type deal. So we're going in. We enter the unknown. Where are we? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you toward the light. The bleeding desert. One of the best things here. Because if you manage to pass the tempo test, you get the katana. A parasitic stars looming over the dying civilization is the fate of our planet. Come on, strength check. We fail. Strength check failure. Inside the decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. Count the skeletons and corpses. Oh, we got it anyway? I thought you said you sent it to storage. I thought you were being nice to me. It lied to me. It made me believe there's nothing there. Okay, that's fine. So we gotta get the holy candles, so we're gonna keep exploring the skull. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is not fine. We are not fine. Suddenly, a window behind you breaks with a bang. Suddenly, you notice a masked man hunting rifle in his hands. Silent and calm, the man loads another bullet. Welcome, Cultist Hunter. We can do 12 damage to this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we do 12 damage, so we need to do 6 damage to him. This is not how I imagine doing things, but we'll throw the baseball bat at him. Can't throw that at him. Oh, that went that plane out the window. No. I can do 14 damage with this, actually. I just have to hit all the times. 85% chance. So 6, 6, 4. Wait. No, we got this. So 95% chance to hit. This should give us 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 4 again is 14. So we should have this. 1, 2, 3. We got a gun. We got a hunting rifle. We got a gun. Yes, we got a hunting rifle. Let's resolve the combat. Everything's prepared for the ritual. The screen may glitch out after a while. I am going to equip gun. Let's begin the ritual. She's going to be appearing now. The screen will static a bit. Dun 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 dun. She's going to appear soon. So here she is. The signal and holy candles do not seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Have you done it wrong? Yes. Frozen in fear, you watch as the horror gets closer and closer. And wages enormous sisters and croaks. Am I beautiful? And of course, am I beautiful? Again, you got the 3 faces and off to the side, the crazy smile. And she looks a bit all effed up, because it's the horror version. So here she is. Oh yeah, and if you think this is bad, there's another version when she's burnt. That's... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like this. 1, 1, 2, 1. And this is how powerful guns are. These are how guns are meant to be used in this game. So you remember those 2 bullets we stole from the cop? Well, we're using it with the hunting rifle now. Don't do game logic. Oh wow, she also just does 1 damage to us. So I could take, well, no I can't, but the power of gun. 1, 2. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only thing left for are the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you, you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors and your mouth widens in a smile. Because you just got one of the best weapons in the game. Seriously, scissors are a pretty good weapon. For knowledge builds. So, the scissor woman's gone for good, or is it? You shudder knowing the urban legend once by another kid in another city to try to summon the old being. And we got a bunch of stuff here. Old god stirs. Town's not getting signal. That's fine. That's fine. This hunting rifle, we'll sell it because we have no bullets left. Because, just for comparison. Scissors do more damage and have more chance to hit than scalpel. And are the same speed. So, scalpel does 4 damage, scissors do 7. And also has 5 more chance to hit. Downside is, scissors can increase doom after each attack, but this chance is rather low. At least in the current build. So, that sort of downside isn't that much of a downside. So we are going to use the scissors. And we're still doing good. Doing real good. Really don't know what the mummified heart, honestly. It's just there. That's about it, honestly. Can't do much anything. We'll keep our clothes, can't take a bath. So we have a weapon. And I think we're doing pretty good. And we'll see if we can get more buddies. So let's hit up the score again. The Chilling Chronicle of the Crimson Cape. New game is spreading across your friends, you know. The dare you gotta stay in the bathroom. A dare to meet the serial killer. Who, you know, shows up in the bathroom because, you know, reasons. It was harmless fun is deadly because somebody died. School director banned the game, but you know, when people say don't do something, people are gonna do it. So we gotta stop this thing. They're gonna gather gossip. So one of your friends says don't believe and is gonna do it because they're dumb. When you go to the schoolyard, it wasn't the same since it came back. Yep, here we go. As you want to do, what? Refuse it. Smiles. You'll find, join me. Join me. You fools. You don't understand. The world's at stake here. I want more friends. And they look fine, relaxed. Man. You two are spared from the horrors of the world for now. But one day, you will never thank me for what I did because nobody knows. Okay, let's leave. We got what we wanted. So, let's just do the normal investigations, I guess. We're on case number 4. We're in the kitchen right now. You enter the kitchen, even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something's cooking in the pot. You don't like the smell of it. If you see what's cooking, it's always a reason hit. Well, we could use the stamina, so let's look for first aid. Not a success, we find it next to the storage cabinet. We bandage ourselves and leave the kitchen. Really nice. You reported to the principal, promised they would take care of it, but we gotta look in it. So let's go to the city library downtown instead of the school library. In this labyrinth, the roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood, but we got a map. Using the map, you discover, you know, some of the intersections don't change at all. It takes a while, but you find a way out. The passage to the cursed neighborhood slowly closes behind you. You got a reason back? Are the missing girls? Those members of the school swimming team? Maybe the kidnappers stalked them? Hold up. This is a janitor quest. This isn't Akamanto. This is... Ooh. Unless they like both hunt after the same people. So we'll check it out anyway. Let's go to the pool. It was thoughts by a girl you haven't seen in months. But how could you? She died in an accident. It's just creepy girl with creepy smile. Nothing really scary here. So, creepy girl, stalker girl. Stalker girl's here. But do not fear, because we can stab her to death. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't like that chance to hit. -1 all though. So a base for impact. Oh yeah, she's a vampire. I could just one-shot her. For the sake of using this item, because I got so much money. Hey, stalker girl. You miss a heart? What? Oh, come on. Wow. Oh, that's me. Okay. So I guess we discovered the bug. We actually tried to use the item and it don't work. Or maybe she's not a vampire. Let's waste for impact, stab, and we whiffed. Because, you know, even a 95% chance to hit, you know, can still whiff. If you played XCOM, you know how scary things could be. 1, 2, 3, stab. 1, 2. 3, stab. 10 plus 7. It's not your weapon you're using. Why are you using that weapon? You shouldn't be doing that. Anatomy class. Extra damage against human enemies. That's nice, but... Actually, no, that is actually pretty useful. Because I'm pretty sure the janitor's a human. I've got to try to fight him legitimately next. Or we can pick up like some dex or perception. Just get more knowledge. So more knowledge makes the scissors work better. We get anatomy class, dealing with damage. I know my dexterity is low, but we're keeping that low deliberately. Not too worried about our dex skills. So yeah, this sounds good. And also, all the cultists are human enemies as well, I believe. So it all works out. One of the articles was a young doctor to prevent life-saving surgery on the victim. So let's check out the hospital, which is doomed. Doomed. The hospital is doomed. I stopped by him asking me when lab called. He's a researcher. And it says, hey, we can heal you. No. I actually don't know if there's a good outcome for that. And then the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking the records with him. But it's not only bad news today. Your friend didn't do it, and another body's been found because the guy's dumb. He attempted it. The gym doll. As you entered the school gym, you notice a strange block doll propped up against the wall. This is the first time I can use this. However, this might be bugged. I want to push this button so hard. You have no idea how much I want to push that button. However, we're having a really good one right now, and I'd rather not crash the game. So, we're going to come closer. It's going to give us a reason hit. And it's going to show a picture of like a half-eaten corpse. Because I would pick that option, but no can do. Can't go for that, sorry. It's too risky, it might break the game. So here's the creepy half-eaten corpse coming up. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What do you see grasps in horror? That isn't a doll, it's a corpse. Minus reason. That our principal ordered the school to be closed down. We're going downtown. Get all of our friends. We have a curse on us now. They look tasty. Yes, we hunger. So we have to get our charisma back up if we ever manage to level again. So, let's go upstairs. We gotta go up in school on the 3rd floor, because that's where it's at. Got the old newspapers, so let's study the newspapers. Not a success, just barely. Near closing time, you stumble a curious article on the last page of the newspaper, so we study everything, get XP, and make Doom go down. There's no turning back now. You step through this glass door and close the door behind you. Investigate the toilet of Doom. You wait in the stall, suddenly as quietly possible. Suddenly, sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. Those are dropping noises. That's squeaky noises. You can see the top of his head. He is taller than any dude you ever seen. The door opens. The man in the coat, clearly so high from the ceiling, emerges from. Tell me, man. Do you like red paper or blue paper? I don't want anything from you. I don't need you. It's getting darker. The tall man in a wet coat slowly takes off their mask as the star walls wither and rot and reality begins to crumble. So basically, this is a dude with his mask off, but it's like no face. It's just a black void. Not too scary, but it is what it is. The true form, -2 all. Okay, 1, 2. That's 20 damage. That's 24 damage. I can take a hit, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just gonna take that 2 hit. Because he's Eldritch. No, let's try to use this again. Are you a vampire? No? Okay. Just checking. So, 1, 2, 3, pain. He's choking us. I don't feel right. Just don't feel right, man, but... Stab. You have defeated the monster. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall, thinking it was just a dream. You stand up only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies the broken Crimson Mask. The guy might return someday, but you know, you can't beat him. And there's no extra XP, which is saddening to me. The old guard stirs. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Your rest effect is more crap. You find a key inside your thingy. It does not matter. Because we're a nurse. You can trust us. What we got in storage? Nothing to note. We got so much money. So much money. It's almost hilarious how much money we have. So let's start a new mystery. It's time to go back to the school. The macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He loved watching The Little Mermaid. He loved it so much he wanted to make one, using the bodies of students as materials. Ouch. To advance this mystery, there's one thing everybody at the school is talking about. If you want to see mermaids, go to the seaside, because we saw one there once. Actually, is there even a reason to do the side quest here? Don't think so. Because this late in the game, I'm just going to get the XP, like 30, and get to level 5 without any problems. So... we'll ignore this. We'll ignore the side quest here. Even though this one's probably the one quest that actually works. And the girl of A has gone missing, so let's go downtown. Investigate the alley. Oh no, not this person. Suddenly an empty bottle breaks on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the gas fragments. Notice a mask say holding the baseball bat. Welcome Mimi, everybody. Say goodbye to Mimi, everybody. Stab. Stab. She is actually a pain to deal with if you're not prepared. This is one of the reasons why scissors is so good. The one weapon that's better than scissors is the katana. But that's RNG based. You gotta go to the other world location and hope you pass the checks for it. But asking around the neighborhood got you some results. All the girls attended the same school. Intriguing. We go to anatomy class. You know, the heart's beating inside the anatomy bottle. Makes you sick. Other ones girls were members of the screaming team. Maybe someone saw them. A trophy case. Man. Oh, this is the last case. I'll just break the window. And we're gonna go to the hospital. We're gonna go to the pharmacy. You see these pills? I'm gonna take those pills. See this painkiller? I'm gonna use that painkiller. See these pills that they got? We're gonna pay a premium because we got so much money. We can afford to pay premium prices. Give me those doggo treats. And put you back in storage and put the heart in storage because you are worthless. And go back to the hospital, go back to the pharmacy. And we'll get some painkiller on the cheap. Then we put back the doggo treats. We pick out a scalpel. We'll take back the heart that's mummified. We're fine. Find a notebook. He handwritten detailed notes about the swimming club and mermaids. So we're not going to the normal school. We're going to the morbid school. Is that a different school? The fish heads. Nauseous scent stops you. Someone is scared. Fish guts anyway. All the fish heads are wild. You know, you cover your mouth as you run away because you know the ski goes outside or attacking the windows. Minus stamina and reason. Number 91. Whatever this kidnapper seems to be, they really like the mermaids, man. He really loved the Little Mermaid. But guys, this is the 80s. Well, I'm pretty sure the book or novel or the children's story was written before the 80s. Actually, that's a good point. What the Disney Little Mermaid was a 90s film, yeah? I think it was a 90s film. I don't know. Anyways, inside this science lab, inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town sewer system. Someone's marked the path. Do the sea, do the school. I'm going downtown with Mimi. There's the metro wide. Now, if this fails, a bunch of handprints go in the window. This is a luck check. Yeah, something's wrong. There's no lights inside the car. You know, the handprints are on the windows. Luck fail. So, we took a reason hit. That's fine. We're fine. Something wrong here. All the adults don't want to help us, so we gotta do it alone. So we follow downtown. Go down the alley. People point and talk to the other man. He looked confused. Run to himself. You listen to the guy, but we get a spell. +1 knowledge and perception. Yeah, I don't need that. Give me my wheezing back, wheezing back, wheezing back, wheezing back, wheezing back. I want my wheezing back. You compare the sewer plan with the school map and it suddenly dawns on you. The school basement. That must be the place where the kidnappers keeping the swimmers. Two doom for 1. That's 1-1. 3 doom for 2. Because I was wondering if it might be worth going back to the hospital real quick. You know what? I'm going to go back to the hospital. You need reason, all the reason. You know what? We need the good stuff. So we're going to take some experimental drugs. Like, why? No, you can get the pills. The normal pills. Why are you doing this? Why are you going to take this next stamina? That's stupid. That's really, really stupid. I can cheat the game if I wanted to. We'll be fine. You know, she's a med student. She knows what she's doing. She's smart. So, let's go back to the school. They go back to the school basement. Suddenly everything slows to a call. Time warper. Just a dude with shifty eyes, glitchy out eyes. Nothing scary here. 1, 2, 3. Homer some chance to hit. Time warper's dead. Stab. 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 You have gained a level. First aid. This is what I've been wanting for a very long time. We'll take the first aid. And at this stage of the game, we'll also get reason, so that might be +5. Does that have combat that gives us another +2? Yes? Yes. But first, let's go to storage. Got the pills, got the painkiller. Oh, I still got the normal stuff. We'll throw the scalpel at him. Take this, you bastard! Woo! Let's investigate the morbid school. There's no turning back now. You bust through the door to the janitor's closet, but it's too late. The latest missing girl's cut in half. The only thing that remains is the upper part. You know, a fishtail's been sewn on to where her legs used to be. She was too weak and died, you hear the janitor say. He looks you up and down, but maybe you'll do. The janitor picks up a bloody axe. So yeah, we can beat him. I mean, if you wanted like instant you can, but I'm actually gonna fight him. Let's see here. I dodged. That's 14 damage. That does 20 something damage. 28 damage to him. So we'll attempt to dodge the attack. Do 14. I believe we successfully dodged the attack. And this is more or less it. This kills him. 4 attacks in. No, 14. 21. 28. Stab, 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 stab. And the janitor falls. No big giant axe. Little tiny scissors. Just depends on how you use it. You have found the fire axe. The mad janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe and use it as a crutch. You try to leave, but you're injured. Not injured. Weakened. That's misspelled. You slowly lose consciousness on the school corridor. The police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the janitors found, but students are safe. And we didn't do the side quest, so no side quest there. The old guard stairs. The hospital, you know, has problems, but that's okay. You just want to fight hard, it's pointless. Now give me those painkillers. Give me that axe. Wow. The axe is weaker than scissors. I mean, granted, it makes sense, because the scissors technically are supposed to have the drawback of, you know, the doom counter. But less chance to hit, it's slower, and you know, it does 6 damage. And the power is nothing to scoff at, but it's also pretty slow. But again, you know, in context, you know, especially if the scissors get nerfed a bit and the chance of doom increase, you know, more doom gets increased and makes this a more dangerous weapon to use. So fire axe is actually alright. It's not bad. No, that's the other prescription. So, burnt notes, nothing. Got the experimental drug, which gives us even more reason, which we don't need. We're just going to ditch this heart. We'll sell it for money. So, we're good. We all ready? No. Meme's looking good. Good girl outfit, the tracksuit outfit, tank top outfit, or pop culture. Go pop culture. So open up the window, see if anything happens. Another day begins. So it's time. Let's go out there. Go to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Open up the keys with all the keys. And we're going in. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut's telling you two things. Whatever the bad stuff is on the top floor. And what happened? Once you start climbing, you can't stop. We got pretty good at everything. You know, if things come bad, we got fleshy growth. If reason goes bad, we got all the pills. We get all the medicine. So, let's go up. Up we go. The trial of blood, electricity. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. Tiny Pink says you gotta grab the 2 metal cards. Rods, use your own body as a conductor. Should power the gate, but this is a knowledge check. We should pass it with flying colors. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit and adjust the voltage and the current until it's safe for you to grab them. The gate goes ding, like bzzz, and it opens. Plus 10 XP. Climbing up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo. Nothing personal, really. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. I throw the scalpel in your eye. It does 1 effective. It is not effective, as it does only 1 damage. I launched this fire axe in your general direction. That was really effective. That did 5 damage. And I'm going to stab you with these scissors. Stab. Stab. And we kill him. The rules have changed, kiddo. No. with the trail blood knives, which are dex check. You know, just a bunch of knives and glass shards. You gotta put your hand in there. It's gonna get cut up. Because, you know, not enough dex. The buzzed gates opens. And that took 3 and not 2. It lies to you. The veil of darkness. Something's there. It's waiting. But we got a flashlight. And this is why you always get a flashlight. We light our way. Here we go. Continue going up the staircase. No problem. The trial blood. Acid. The strength check. We got our friend Dwayne the Walk Johnson, who's not actually Dwayne the Walk Johnson. I was the chef, so we'll just tell him to do it. So there's acid in there. We gotta take our hands. Gotta be really strong. But we got the strength for it. Due to our friends. The weird goo burns our fingers, but we undo. We separate the faulty blood, connect the tables. Everything's fine. And we did it. Push button. Victory achieved. Untrue believer. As the unnatural law slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse onto the floor. Everything seems like a bad dream. Stopping the ritual. What's done is done. Or still in slumber. But sadly, Mimi, the med student, does not appear in this photo. Because what they don't tell you is, after the trial of the lighthouse, she disappeared. And there was sightings of a mysterious serial killer, you know, making smiles on people's faces with scissors. So yeah, she did good. Your playthrough lasted 1 hour and 19 minutes. 6 new enemies, 30 achievements, 30 deals. Although the events and enemies, there's sort of a bug with the game where, you know, it doesn't always save them properly. No new achieves because we basically did everything already. So, that's going to be about it for this one of World of Horror. Let's do a classic ending check. You know, there's the chain smoker. House of paper. Once we get... Oh, Miku, that's the name. Get Mimi Miku. The same, but not really. And you can see I already defeated something evil. On a different file. But the thing is, doing the something evil one and the doggo one endings, those require a bit on RNG. And if RNG is to be kind to you, it's a little hard to showcase those specific endings. At least when I try to set up and do a normal playthrough. If I just record the casual playthroughs without commentary, I can probably do it then, but in those particular playthroughs I play in windowed mode, not full screen. So a bunch of stuff to finish. We technically still need to finish with the reporter for the purpose of our playthrough and the Chaos Survivor. But I don't know, maybe we'll try the reporter, do the reporter and try to do the secret endings again at some point. And then we'll do Miku. And theoretically, once we sort of beat all the characters, because I know there's a new character coming out with one of the patches, World of Horror is probably going to be on the back burner for a while. Because at this point, we mostly just feel most of the game what it has to offer. Or it's not a pure 100% completion. This is what I have recorded. But you know, they got a bunch of events here that we've seen. So many awesome events. Enemies here. Showing up. There's a button there. I could push the button, but I'm not going to push that button because It looks like a scary button. But yeah, as I was saying, once we do the other character playthrough successfully, mainly being the reporter, the rioter, and the soon-to-be the hunter's daughter, which has her specialty is guns, so that's going to be fun. We're probably going to go on hold with World of Horror. In terms of other playthroughs that are possible, I may try to do the storyline of Shadowverse, which is a trading card game. The Shadowverse, which is a trading card game. Do the storyline, the story mode of that, because I did play Shadowverse when it first came out, but I since haven't really touched the game. I just sort of got back into it recently and like, you know, maybe I can record these and share the stories. Another possibility is the Doom 2016, although I suck at shooters. But I did buy that game specifically to record, and I haven't touched it at all yet, aside from the demo. So that can be a fun thing. And there's other games I can try to record and play as well, but I'll probably save those for like another video for another time. For now though, this is SirMarcusCalibur signing off for the day. Have a good one, everybody.